What's up, guys? It's your girl Antisocial, and I'm going to be doing a highly overdue and requested reading on CJ So Cool and Royalty. This video is for entertainment purposes, and if you're a new viewer, new subscriber, yes, the camera's off. I like it better that way, so just listen to my voice. Now, this shit is long overdue. I actually predicted CJ So Cool and Royalty's breakup. The reading is privated. I'm going to show you guys in my community, but I said that they would break up. I did. And the reason why I haven't updated is because I've just been waiting for shit to basically settle, you know? But I said that they would break up, and I said that he didn't really care about Royalty that much. He's just with her for the bag. Like, he loved her, but he just with her for the bag. And I said that in terms of Nike, he was still in love with Nike, right? I said that shit. So we're just going to see what's the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty. Because it seems like ever since they split, shit been going through the rocker. Like the kids is off the hook. Okay? But let's move on to facts instead of opinions. Spirit, what's the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? What's the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? I might unprivate that reading so you guys can see. What is the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? What is the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? This shit long overdue. Ooh. This shit flew out. What is the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? What is the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? CJ So Cool and Royalty. They're both. I don't even want to get to my opinions. Let me wait. What is the energy between CJ So Cool and Royalty? I'm getting intuitively that she could lose custody, like full custody of her children. She could lose full custody of her kids. The way how she takes care of them, it's like nobody's watching them. The Two of Swords talks about avoidance. They don't have a relationship. They don't have one, really. They don't have one. Two of Swords. Eight of Swords, the Star card, the King of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords. So, they don't have a relationship overall. There definitely is avoidance. But with the Eight of Swords, it talks about someone feeling trapped, someone feeling stuck, someone not really wanting to be in this situation. Like someone, they don't want a relationship. They don't want to talk to this person. This is more so Royalty. She would rather like him leave her alone. The Star card talks about her being calm, her having hope, her praying, her being very spiritual, her healing. The King of Cups is CJ So Cool. And Three of Wands talks about perseverance. He did move on, and he is continuing to move on. But with the Six of Cups, he keeps on reminiscing about the past. Not in a good way, more so in a negative way. Nine of Swords talks about Royalty defending herself against CJ. Now, even though CJ So Cool acts corny a little bit, and he could act childish, with the Emperor card, he is actually a leader and actually responsible, surprisingly. So this just lets me know that the shit that he does for YouTube is like a facade. This is not really like, he's not this childish in real life. Seven of Pentacles talks about him having something on Royalty, but kind of waiting to drop it. Being very smart, not dropping it yet. The Devil card talks about toxicity, addiction. Someone has addiction issues. We're going to find that out quick. Because who the fuck got a dick? I've been hearing shit. Allegedly. I've been allegedly hearing shit. Who got addiction issues? Who got it? Who? Yeah, this going to be a long reading. But yeah, someone with the Devil card has addiction issues, codependency. Someone is so used to being with this person that they don't know how to really function. The Knight of Wands talks about, this being news, like this addiction, this This craziness being news. Seven of Cups talks about this person trying to figure out how to maneuver through this, how to, Knight of Cups talks about this person trying to figure out how to fix this, how to maneuver through this. It also talks about, CJ So Cool trying to be the cool guy with the Knight of Cups. We got the Justice card, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. The law could definitely get involved, because it talks about justice gonna be served. So the law could definitely get involved between these two. Are they in court? Most likely. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It just talks about CJ So Cool, like really enjoying himself. He has love in his life. Him romancing the woman that he is with. Her name is Lexi, right? Yeah, she's in here. But Royalty and CJ don't have a relationship. They don't have a relationship at all. And it talks about the Three of Cups, him teaming up with this other woman, Queen of Swords. They don't have a relationship. Him and Royalty don't really have one. There's avoidance. She feels like she feels stuck to him. It's like, damn nigga, leave me alone. And she's gonna be defending herself. CJ is gonna take the high road. I mean, he's gonna be petty. But it talks about him kind of waiting to drop something. It talks about them also fighting in court and him being in a relationship. Spirit. What does... who has an addiction problem? Who allegedly has... I gotta say allegedly, because you know how these YouTubers be. Who allegedly has an addiction problem? Who allegedly has an addiction problem? It's gonna be a long reading. This gonna be a long reading. Y'all get y'all seatbelts ready. Because who allegedly has an addiction problem? Who allegedly has an addiction problem out of the two? Like, who allegedly has an addiction problem? Who allegedly has an addiction problem, Spirit? Okay, we got the Queen of Cups, Royalty. Oh, wow. Royalty. Oh, okay. Royalty has an addiction problem. Allegedly. We're going to say allegedly. But y'all know what the fuck I mean. We got the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups in the back of the deck. Royalty likes to party. She likes to have a good time. She likes to be outside. She likes to do what she wants. She allegedly is the one with the addiction problem, okay? The Ace of... And allegedly she does, okay? Wink, wink, wink. Y'all know what I mean. Talking in code here. Because Charlene swears she don't do shit. The Ace of Swords talks about... it creating conflict in her life. Eight of Pentacles talks about her working on herself, her working on it. So she could go to rehab. Or she could just work on it herself, you know? Ten of Cups talks about... It talks about her doing stuff to cope, okay? Coping mechanism. So more so like coping. Ten of Cups talks about her being around her children. Six of Swords talks about her persevering and walking away from drama and anything that disrupts it. So she has an addiction. She's going to walk away from it, you know, and better herself. The King of Pentacles, the Sun card, she could have another child. The Nine of Swords talks about her having anxiety, trauma. The Fool card talks about her moving recklessly. If she has another kid, if she gets pregnant again, she's not going to be happy about it. Yeah, and Fool card talks about her moving recklessly, especially with her love life. Knight of Cups. The Three of Swords talks about cheating, getting heartbroken, third party. King of Wands. Ooh, she could be talking to like two guys at once, or the person she could talk to is bipolar and not a good person. Three of Pentacles, rekindlement. Seven of Wands, being naive. The Hermit card, this all happening on the low. Queen of Wands, this talks about her feeling like shit is a burden. Nine of Wands, overprotective. Five of Cups, regret. The Tower card, arguments. Ten of Pentacles. So basically, Charlene, royalty has a lot of regrets in her past. I'm also getting that her daughter, what's her name? Oh, what's the daughter name? What the fuck? That little girl's name. The oldest one. She kind of picks up her mother's slack. Because the Ten of Wands also talks about somebody else feeling like this is a burden and carrying a lot of stuff on their back. So the oldest daughter, Jalea, she takes care of her siblings. And she kind of feels, so everything ain't what it fucking seems. She takes care of her siblings. Anything that her mom, like any mess her mom creates behind the scenes, she kind of like cleans it up. You know what I'm saying? Like if her mom goes out, she watches her siblings. If her mom does this, she be home, you know. And she's very overprotective of her siblings. Five of Cups talks about royalty not wanting it to be this way. The Tower card, her having like an emotional breakdown. This also talks about her and her relationship that she's in now. In the future, it could end up being in turmoil. And Ten of Pentacles, her getting her shit together. So royalty does have addiction issues. She does have a problem, but she's gonna get help. And her love life is very toxic. Her daughter, Jalea, picks up the slack for her in terms of the children, her siblings. Yeah. Let's see. Did royalty ever love CJ? Did she ever really love CJ? I'm getting that. Yes, she did. Did royalty ever love CJ? Spirit, did royalty ever love CJ? So cool. Did royalty ever love CJ? So it's crazy to see how like these YouTubers are ending up now. Like, you know, you used to watching as kids and be like, damn, and like you're looking at them now and you're like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Did royalty ever love CJ? So cool. Because he claimed she was with him for the clout. I think men just be saying everything just because they feelings be hurt. Men just be saying any fucking thing. Did royalty ever really love CJ? So cool. Did royalty ever really love CJ? So cool. Did royalty ever really love CJ? So cool. Ooh. Did royalty ever really love CJ? So cool. I'm getting that CJ could start a family with the woman that he is with. He could, or he could go for somebody younger, but he's probably most likely going to stay with that Lexi broad. Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, ooh, the Magician, the Page of Cups, okay, Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, okay. So far, there is no love here. So far, there is no love here. So far, from what I'm getting, there is no love here. Like, there's no love here. With the Five of Swords in the back of the deck, there was conflict, jealousy, somebody taking the high road right off the bat, other parties being jealous, trying to ruin this union, too many people getting involved, right? Other people getting involved. Eight of Wands talks about communication, perseverance, partnership, agreement, excitement around the events. So basically just being there for the ride, being there for the ride. The Magician card talks about manifesting, perseverance, making shit happen, creating stuff, getting shit in line, putting shit in order. So their relationship, it happened very quick. Everything moved very quick. And with the Magician card, they had like a plan. They were a very scheduled family. Like everything was scheduled, okay? Their relationship, their partnership was pretty much like a scheduled thing. Like we wake up, we eat, we do this, we do that. Scheduled, I don't like, it was just like very scheduled, very spiritual, very in line, in order. Page of Cups talks about playfulness, love, like messages, dates, going out to eat, activities, flirtatious, very romantic. But it's not giving like straight up I'm in love with you vibes. You know what I'm saying? The Seven of Swords talks about sneakiness, deception, cheating. So there was cheating, okay? There was cheating. Five of Wands, it caused arguments a lot, especially between other parties. Other parties would get involved. Nine of Pentacles talks about someone being content because of the luxury lifestyle. But even before then, someone just being content because they didn't want to move on. Someone acting single. King of Swords, so CJ would cheat. Okay, the Moon card talks about illusion, not seeing shit for what it is. Ten of Swords, okay. The question was, did royalty actually love CJ? Betrayal, there's no love here. There's no love here. And it's given that they were cheating on each other, to be honest. Okay, we finally got the Lovers after the Ten of Swords. The Lovers, Two of Swords, avoidance. It talks about someone avoiding love, someone not accepting love. So royalty doesn't believe in I love yous, the love at first sight, true love. She don't believe in that. She's not really that emotional. Something in her life happened to her because we got the Lovers card and the Two of Swords. So this talks about her avoiding like love, like her avoiding not a romance, but the whole I love you. Like they would say it to each other, but there was no emotional, like the relationship was not that lovey-dovey. Three of Wands talks about them persevering. She did not love him. Like she wasn't in love with him. She loved him, but she wasn't in love with him. There's no love here, like coming from her part. And he cheated on her. He cheated on her. He definitely cheated on her. Did CJ So Cool love royalty? Did CJ So Cool love royalty? I know y'all like you just doing anybody. Listen, I'm not. This is a long overdue reading. Did CJ So Cool actually love royalty? A long overdue reading. Did CJ So Cool actually love royalty? Did CJ So Cool actually love royalty? Barrett. Did CJ So Cool actually love royalty? Did CJ So Cool actually love royalty? I got the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Star card, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Sun card, the Knight of Cups. So she looked at their situation more as like them being together, no real lovey-dovey shit, romance, but she just can't open herself emotionally up like that. Him, on the other hand, Nine of Pentacles talks about him living in luxury, him being content, him still acting single though, but him being content. Okay. The Six of Wands talks about him feeling like she's a prize, him feeling victory, him keeping up this image. The Star card talks about him being calm, spiritual. Three of Pentacles talks about them having an agreement. So he saw their situation more so as like an agreement, a business relationship. Two of Cups, yeah, he did see her as his soulmate. Sun card talks about him wanting kids with her, the kids being in his life. Knight of Cups talks about him romancing her. Seven of Cups talks about temptation being in his circle. Page of Swords talks about him, gossip surrounding him, but also him looking at ways to fix their relationship. He was always the one that wanted to fix shit while she would be like, I can leave. Four of Wands talks about them having a community value, like a kind of like a, he looked at their situation more so as a marriage, like this is my wife, when she didn't. The Empress card, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Wands talks about him wanting kids with her, him looking at her as like the mother of his children before they even had children. Four of Cups talks about him feeling empathy, him disconnected because he wanted children with her. Ace of Wands, it's like he wanted children with her, you know. Temperance card, balance. Page of Wands, so she could have pressured him to have kids. I mean, no, not her. He could have pressured her to have his babies. He could have pressured her to have his children. Overall, there's no love here. These people did not really love each other. They did not really love each other. Like, they didn't really, like, they weren't in love. They were not in love. The shit was more so an agreement, a partnership. We're together. We're persevering. We're getting rich. We're getting money. I love that you take me on dates. I love that you romance me. Okay, since you're not emotionally open, I'm going to cheat on you. And that's what the relationship was. I like your kids. I like that you're a good mother. I want you to have my kids. He pressured her to have kids. He wanted babies, you know? Let's see. Were there any abuse going on in this relationship, Spirit? Any abuse going on in this relationship? Nah, let me just ask anyway. Probably not gonna get it, but were there any abuse going on in this relationship? Any abuse going on in this relationship, Spirit? Any abuse going on in this relationship? I feel like this is a banger. Yeah, I feel like this reading is a banger. I feel like this is a banger. I feel like I'm getting the tea. I got the Seven of Pentacles in the back of the deck. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So royalty got some shit on CJ. The Magician. The Eight of Swords. Yeah. The devil. Okay, there was definitely some abuse going on in this relationship, and Royalty is holding it in with the Seven of Pentacles. She's waiting to drop it. She could drop it in the future if she hasn't dropped it already. She is waiting to make it announced. Queen of Pentacles, the Magician card, the Five of Wands talks about them having, even though they had a scheduled relationship, even though everything was basically planned and perseverance, and you know, they seem on top of their game, right? Like, even though they seem that way, with the Five of Wands, it talks about like it talks about like Five of Wands, like someone not doing that. So someone couldn't balance their emotions. Like, even though they tried to create the relationship that they wanted, their dream relationship, and they wanted this to be perfect. With the Five of Wands, it talks about abuse, being in the circle, arguments, fighting, being in the circle. Eight of Swords, someone feeling trapped and stuck, like they're being abused, kind of like hold against their will. The Devil card talks about destruction, toxic, and Six of Wands, them kind of like putting out this perfect image. So we didn't see what really went down. We just saw the Six of Wands, the fake image that they basically put the fuck up. Six of Swords talks about them moving forward from it. King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, right? Which talks about confrontation, ambush. So they were very much like abusive towards each other, for sure. But with the Four of Pentacles, they kept it to themselves. Two of Swords talks about they avoided it ever getting out. And the Page of Cups talks about her having this opportunity to bring it out, but she just never did. Two of Swords talks also about avoiding this person because of this past abuse. So yeah, there's a lot of reasons why Charlene don't want nothing to do with CJ. They were both abusive towards each other. It just got too far, you know. I feel bad for the children, to be honest. Let's see. Is CJ So Cool going to have children with Lexi? Because I'm not doing a fucking reading on CJ and Lexi. Fuck no. I refuse to do that bullshit. It ain't got nothing to do with because I don't like their situation. I don't know their relationship. I don't watch any of these people anymore. I used to when I was a child, right? I used to watch CJ So Cool and Royalty when I was a kid, which was not that. When I was underage, I used to watch them, literally. But I don't watch them anymore. So we're just going to see. Like, I'm just not doing another reading for CJ So Cool and Lexi. Fuck no. Is CJ So Cool going to have children with Lexi? Spirit? Are they going to have kids? We just going to take this shit and ball this shit up into one reading. I don't know Rosie's niggas' name. So, is CJ So Cool and Lexi going to have a family? Are they going to have children? Is CJ So Cool going to have kids with Lexi? Then we're going to get back to Royalty after there's any more drama coming. Could CJ So Cool have kids with Lexi? Could CJ So Cool have kids with Lexi? I have the Two of Pentacles. He's thinking about it, trying to figure out how to happen. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Okay. Two of Pentacles, him trying to figure out how to make that happen. Now, this is the gag. They could have children. He could have kids with Lexi, but it's not for the right reasons. It's not. With the Two of Wands, it talks about making plans, persevering, making it happen. Knight of Wands, it coming out, them being very enthusiastic. But with the Five of Pentacles, they're really just doing it for money. Not that he's broke or anything, but he wants more money. He's worried about money. So it's like, okay, we got to keep the money rolling in. We got to keep the money coming. Four of Swords talks about retreating, thinking it through, him being scared. Knight of Swords talks about anxiety, past trauma. The Knight of Cups talks about romance, it being his idea. He could even like propose to her. The Seven of Wands talks about perseverance, naiveness. The Hermit card talks about it happening on the low. The Ten of Wands talks about him feeling like it's like shit, like he has a lot of shit on his plate already, right? He feels like he got a lot going on already. King of Cups, or she feels like there's a lot going on already. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Empress card. So he could have a child with Lexi. With the Three of Swords, it is gonna break somebody else's heart, probably royalty. Ace of Pentacles. He could also get a new house. And the Nine of Wands talks about him standing his ground and feeling like he's doing what's best. Temperance card, the Sun card, yeah. He could definitely have another child with Lexi, 100%. And with the Eight of Swords, Charlene, royalty, she's still going to feel trapped and she's still going to feel stuck with him. She's not going to know what to do. She's not going to know how to think. You know, but he does plan on having kids with Lexi, and he could have a child with Lexi. You know? You know? I feel like CJ So Cool could have about 5 kids biologically. 5 kids biologically. Maybe like 1 or 2 with Lexi. He already got 1. He already got 2 with royalty. Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? Because let's wrap this shit up. Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? Oh, we gotta see if he gonna get full custody. Oh yeah, we gotta see if he could get full custody, because I kind of intuitively said that. Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? I feel like a custody battle, probably most likely. Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? Like, even though royalty's older kids don't really want nothing to do with him, he still looks at them as his kids. We're gonna see if he can reunite with all of them. Let's see. Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty? Is there any more drama coming between CJ So Cool and royalty, spirit? Nine of Pentacles, ooh, 10 of Cups, ooh, 10 of Pentacles, ooh, 7 of Swords, ooh, 3 of Cups, ooh, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, the drama that could happen, it talks about CJ, it talks about like them both having their own family units. And with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, someone being very sneaky, deceptive, not telling the truth. 3 of Cups talks about them trying to coexist for the children's sake. The younger children's sake, like them trying to co-parent, but with the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, or somebody wanting them to co-parent. So CJ could want to co-parent with Royalty, but with the Seven of Swords, Royalty could end up being very sneaky. So basically what's going to happen is custody arguments, right? Custody arguments. She could try to use money to, even though shit is ran by courts, she could still try to like be sneaky with like giving him the children. Meanwhile, the Three of Cups, he just wants to co-parent. He just wants to agree to shit. And the Seven of Cups is talking about like him trying to figure out how to fix this. Seven of Pentacles talks about somebody watching, waiting, not really doing what they're supposed to do. Four of Cups talks about disconnection, someone not being happy. Page of Wands is being public. So lots of custody disagreements between them. Lots of custody disagreements is going to be in the public. Seven of Wands, perseverance, King of Cups, Eight of Cups, walking away from the situation. Eight of Pentacles, working on something. So CJ, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands. CJ is going to take shit to the head and possibly try to get full custody if he isn't already. Is he trying to get full custody? It just talks about him giving up and him really letting like the courts handle shit. Like him really trying to get his children, like trying to take the kids away from her. Because the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups talks about like, Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles talks about like giving up, working on something, planning something. And the Nine of Cups talks about contentment, Ace of Wands. So he could actually get a victory. And the Death card talks about shit changing, everything changing. Five of Swords, Royalty, basically taking the high road, conflict. Queen of Wands. Yep. Six of Pentacles. There's going to be a decrease in child support if she gets child support. Ten of Wands feeling like this shit is a burden. Lexi's going to feel like this shit is a burden because they're going to have shit going on. Five of Wands, arguments. There's going to be a lot of custody arguments. That's the problem. The problem is going to be custody arguments, arguments about the children. That's going to be the problem. Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his children? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? This is a long ass reading thing. Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty? Could CJ So Cool get full custody of his kids with Royalty, Spirit? I got the Strength card in the back of the deck. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, Hangman. He definitely could. He definitely could get full custody. He definitely could get full custody of the kids because with the Strength card, it talks about him looking better in court, him being strong, persevering, him not stopping, to be honest. And the Four of Swords talks about somebody retreating, somebody waiting. Four of Pentacles, somebody being very private, having all this information. Three of Wands talks about betrayal, someone feeling betrayed, right? And this is not CJ's energy, by the way. Three of Wands, CJ persevering, the Hangman, looking at shit from a better perspective. Eight of Pentacles, trying to work shit out. Emperor card, him taking the lead. Hierophant, being committed. The Chariot card, perseverance. So he could definitely get full custody. Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, Seven of Wands, persevering. The Death card changes, the Ace of Wands, it being very public, okay? Queen of Wands, Lexi could be pregnant by then. Lexi could definitely be pregnant by then. It just talks about like a bunch of custody arguments and agreements, but he could definitely try to get full custody or get full custody. Yeah, but there you guys have it. This was the reading on CJ So Cool and Royalty. Maybe I'll do an update. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and peace.